teams from the NL. Reds baseball as Cincinnati goes up against the Washington Nationals. Great baseball on the way.
Focus and determination. Jordan Zimmermann, one of the best, and a chance to see him today. The home field advantage today goes to the Washington Nationals. The home fans hoping to see some offense. Well, it's what you've been waiting for. 2K Sports Major League Baseball, Wednesday afternoon. And Steve, as he gets into the Cincinnati lineup, what are we expected to see?
Well, listen, Jordan Zimmermann worked his way back from Tommy John surgery in a big way. The velocity's come back on his fastball. The slider has great bite, maybe even better than before the surgery. And all of that results in outs and strikeouts.
We've got a moment to check out that lineup for the Reds. In our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
I love Brandon Phillips. I mean, this guy can hurt you in so many ways. Walk him, he'll steal a base. Make a mistake, he'll take you deep. Plus, even if he doesn't get hits, he can change the complexion of a game with his glove and his arm. So valuable to a team, one of the best second basemen in the game.
And so Brandon Phillips leading it off.
For the Cincinnati Reds, second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
This is in the air, straight away left. No problem with that one. And we'll take a quick look positionally on the field. This is how the Nationals look. Highlights, John, from these fielders.
Well, Jason Worth is the best center fielder that's playing right field in all of baseball. I think you can put Jason in any outfield position, and he's going to be the best at that position. So great of an athlete, fundamentally sound. But what I like about him is the way he goes for balls that are down the line, that hit off the sidewall and kick back out. He plays caroms better than any outfielder in baseball.
On the ground to second. Espinosa's there. In time for the out.
For the Cincinnati Reds, first baseman, number 19.
Here's Joey Votto batting with 2 down. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1.
Well, the two-seamer has his timing way off. He swung and missed, swung way too early.
And 1. Zimmermann kicks and delivers. Strike two. Joey Votto may have to cut down on that swing a little here.
Well, he's in trouble right here, Gary, and he knows it. He knows he gets a little overly aggressive on the 0-2 pitch. Let's see how good a pitch they give him.
The pitch. That one is hit well. Bernardina's there. That'll do it as they put that one away. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. And the Nationals getting ready to start this one off. And Mike Leake gets ready to do the tossing. He's starting for Cincinnati. So, Steve, what's in store for these Washington hitters from him today?
Well, the manager has to like his chances today, sending out this quality right-hander to the mound, especially against this other lineup. So he's going to keep an eye on the righty, just make sure he executes his pitches and stays on the game plan.
That one goes all the way back to the screen. It's a ball. Swing and a miss and a ball tailing down 1-2.
Now, Gary, he's in a little bit of trouble right now with 2 strikes. They're probably going to try to get him to chase that curveball.
The 1-2 pitch. Cause for concern, but nobody on here. That one gets past. It'll end up at the backstop, but no damage done. Payoff pitch. Now that one's way back to the backstop. Not a pretty pitch, no damage.
Well, the hardest thing to do when you have an at-bat that lasts this long is sometimes you have a tendency to be impatient and chase one. Give the hitter a lot of credit. It was a close pitch, but he laid off of it to earn that walk.
And here's Jason Worth. Career 4 for 10 against Leake.
Gary, they're going to have to be very careful with the runner at first base. He can run. They may call a pitch out. They may have to throw over a couple times just to keep him close.
That one's going to get by, and the runner will advance. And he's in there at second base. So they can't make the play.
But Gary, to make the error right there, you just don't want to do that. It's just not good baseball.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. And Worth will take it down low for a ball.
Well, a lot of guys would swing at that pitch right there, that changeup down in the strike zone, but the hitter luckily stayed off that one.
That's a ball, so Jason Worth now looking for a green light.
He's fallen behind 3-0, and let me tell you something, he has to come back with a strike to get something going right here on this hitter.
He didn't give him anything to hit at all. 3 pass on 4 pitches.
And it's Ryan Zimmerman. He's hit .304 lifetime against the Reds. Oh my, is he wild right now? That could be trouble. Not in time, way ahead of that play. So they can't make the play.
Well, listen, it's all about advancing base runners in the game. You got to make plays defensively, but that error cost him, and he came out of his hand wrong, and the ball sailed on him.
And that's a ball. Now Zimmerman's going to be looking to see if they'll let him swing here.
Well, you tried to get him to chase on those first 3 pitches. He laid off of them. Now, you might want to think about putting him on base to set up a double play.
I don't know about this call, Gary. He must have a lot of confidence in that changeup, but with runners on base in the 3-ball count, you've got to throw a strike there. Now he loads up the bases.
Now we'll see how Davey Johnson's lineup looks. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, Ryan Zimmerman brings a little bit of everything at the plate. When you look at his size, you think, okay, 400, 500-foot home runs. He can hit him that far, but he's more than just a power guy. He's a guy that works on his batting approach every day. He hits for a better average than what people think, and he's a surprisingly very good base runner for a guy who's not really the fastest guy in the league.
Here's the pitch. And LaRoche watches it low for a ball. Lifetime, .233 hitter off the Reds.
And just hasn't ever been able to get dialed in against this team throughout his career.
Up the middle. Oh, that'll move you on the mound. He just barely got out of the way. The Reds defensively going to look like this.
A solid defensive team right here, especially within this division. They're the best, the fewest number of errors committed of anybody in the division, and it really does separate them defensively from all the other clubs.
And Morse is batting, and he'll be swinging with the bases loaded.
Gary, they got a big opportunity now to take the lead in this situation.
And there's one. Decides not to try for the double play, hangs onto it. And he has single homer run here.
Well, this guy's helping his team get off to a good start. Not only does he drive in a run here in the first inning, but now he can also make something happen with his legs.
Here's Espinosa as he sets in. And with the lead, this lineup looks as though they're ready to do some more damage. Still a ways to go, but pitching's going to catch up here.
Well, if the offense gets going early like this, it's definitely a bonus. You always like to achieve that production in the first inning, but it doesn't always happen.
That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. Smash towards the middle. That's down. Runner could come home.
Now batting for the Washington.
Well, you see the pitch down to the zone a little bit, but he got a good piece of wood on it and drives it.
What you like about that at bat is the discipline to keep your head in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he changed locations, went down to the zone. It's a solid piece of hitting.
And Ramos now will come to the batter's box. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup to stay in charge. Right now they are.
Well, going into this game, I didn't know exactly when we'd see runs put up on the board, but I guess we have our answer now.
Here's the pitch. Change up just off the black. Falls behind 2-0. Yeah, sometimes you get that offense like we've seen here. It gets rolling early, and you start to think maybe this is going to be the way it is for the whole game.
Well, that's right. They get confident. They start to dig in a little bit. And for the pitcher, he's got to make some adjustments after giving up the run.
That one's in the dirt. Nice stop. And that misses. Ball 4. Now you got the sacks full.
I don't know about this call, Gary. He must have a lot of confidence in that changeup.